another newly listed on the CSE clip. And today I am talking to Evan Baergen. Evan is the CEO of Axiom Capital Advisors, and they've just listed with us this month. Evan, thank you so much for your time. How are you?
I'm great. Great. How are you doing today?
I'm doing excellent, considering the climate and everything happening. But why don't we start off by you talking to our audience about Axiom Capital Advisors? What do you guys do and what is the vision?
Yeah, it's a bit of a unique business that we have here. I guess overall, what our purpose is to help companies grow, and it's usually around helping them to get access to capital. So we're quite small and medium business focused, but we don't raise capital. That's always one of the questions we get. So just I guess to step back a little bit. It's sort of focused around like registered savings plans, and that can be like RSPs and TFSAs and RESPs and that kind of thing. And for the private investor, when they want to go to invest, that's their tool of choice, because of course when you make a profit, it's either no taxes paid, or at least is deferred quite a long ways down. And so if you're a small and medium-sized business and you're trying to raise capital, that's the primary target for you. And unfortunately, the way the rules are here in Canada is that the investor who has that RSP is limited to what they can invest in. And typically it's publicly traded companies, and there's a few real small ma and pa businesses that you can also invest. But the heart of the Canadian economy is the small and medium-sized business, and those ones are excluded. So what we do through Axiom Capital is we can provide a way that a business can use our services in one of our products to allow investors to invest in their company using their RSP and TFSAs. And so it's a great tool, and so it's that's what we focus on. That's sort of the product side. The service side sort of is ancillary to it. What we do is we will come alongside them. Most of these guys have never raised money before in the private markets, and so offering memorandums, term sheets, all those stuff they've never dealt with before, and so we'll manage that back end for them. And everything from helping them with offering memorandums, through our legal help, and obviously like we use a legal team to help us with that side, and then we can help them with all the filings to the various securities commissions. So that's kind of the help that we provide on that side. And then we can also just help them with the general structuring of that deal. What should they offer? What are the terms? So again, we don't get involved in the actual project or the actual company, but we can help them come to market with a good product, one that's going to attract capital.
Very needed service. So why did you guys choose to take Axiom public?
Well, again, there's two ways that we can sort of have our product be of use. One is sort of a private method. It's very costly to do, and so it's geared more towards companies that are raising a lot of money. But if you have a publicly listed company like Axiom Capital, we can provide this service to companies. Maybe they're only raising 3 or 4 or 500,000, or maybe it's 2 or 3 million, and we can make it a very cost affordable way. So that's just not possible if you do it any other way. So it's a good service for the real smaller size business.
Understood. Thank you for that insight. Evan, are you able to comment on some of your team members and their expertise in this field?
Yeah, so I've been referring to we all the time. So my business partner, Dwight Martin, and myself, we've been together in business in various forms for almost 20 years now. So people, I say we're like an old married couple. We've learned to argue well, but it's a good way. He's a very sharp guy, and we learn to push each other and to come up with some innovative products like Axiom Capital. And again, our focus, we've both been in this game a long time. We've raised money for ourselves. We've helped raise money for other businesses. We've done a lot of deals, M&A deals, that kind of thing. And so we know the ins and outs. So our purpose here is just to help businesses. And then on the board too, we've taken that the next step. We have Doug McCartney, who's the managing partner of Bristol LLP in Calgary. Excellent security lawyers. He's been with us for a long time and helping and guiding us. And so he's an invaluable member to our team. So when you come to Axiom Capital, you also get Doug. He's a package deal. And then we also have Ryan Holt, who's probably one of the foremost experts in this area. He's an accountant, a CPA out of Rice & Co. out of Calgary as well. And he's been doing this for quite a while in various formats. So we rely quite heavily on him, not only to the structuring and to setup, but on how we're going to develop our business. And then of course we've got a great staff. It's small yet, but it's already growing since we went public. And whether we have some IT experts who make sure that we got some leading edge tools here, whether it's electronic and digital signing, or just to track in investments. And then, because there's a lot of paperwork involved when you're managing the back end of it.
Got it. Evan, aside from all of the expertise that your team brings to the table, what would you say differentiates the company from some of your peers in the space?
Well, it's interesting. There's not a lot of people in this space. There's a couple other companies who do, I guess, the core of what we do, but we really take it a couple steps farther. Our purpose is not just to go out there and sell you, like we have the program called rent a subcode, just sort of a neat little term for it. But if you come to us, that's what you end up getting. But to us, we want to take a couple steps farther. We want to come alongside you. We just don't want to sell you a product and then that's it. We want to come on. We want to ensure that your raise is going to be as good as what it possibly can. So we're very focused on helping that business. Our mantra is making business better. If you go to our website, that's what you'll see there. And that's really what it's about. It's whatever we can do to help make your business better. So whether it's putting someone together with the right group, or just being a sounding board for them, that's kind of what we're here for.
Got it. Speaking of your website, why don't you let our audience know what it is and where they can find more details about you guys?
Yeah, so it's just axiomadvisors.ca, and that covers sort of a multitude of the services. And that's you'll see us there, and you'll see all the services that we can provide.
Perfect. Now, are there any milestones coming up? I know you guys have just listed this month, but what can viewers and our audience look out from you guys in the coming months?
Yeah, definitely. It's really been an interesting reaction to going public. We've been getting a lot of phone calls from a lot of people who we don't know, and that's great, who've seen our listing. They've said, wow, it's really interesting business that you guys have there, explained to me. So, our business is going up already because of the public listing. So that's great. So, that's one thing to watch for is, we're definitely going to be, the business side is really going to be growing. And then with what we do, there's a couple other more, I guess I would call them tax-driven uses for what our products are, and we're developing that. So we're going to come out with a video that explains it all, because it can be really confusing as to what all our product is and how it's used. And I think we're going to have a little fun with the video. We primarily market to lawyers and accountants, and it's a pretty boring bunch. And I'm an accountant, so I guess I can say that. So we're going to try and have a little fun with the video, make it a little entertaining to catch our attention. So hopefully within the next month or so that should be out, and I hope that's tells you everything about us, but also it's a little entertaining at the same time.
Well, we'll definitely keep an eye out for that. For anybody watching, this has been Evan Baergen. He is the CEO of Axiom Capital Partners, just recently listed on the Canadian Securities Exchange. Feel free to share and like this content if you find it informative. And if you haven't hit subscribe already, please feel free and do that as well. It's much appreciated. Evan, thank you to you. Thank you for taking the time to talk to me today and giving our audience a little bit of knowledge on your company and what you guys do. We wish you guys the best of success. And again, welcome to the Canadian Securities Exchange.